DirtyWilly here. We have some juicy updates to the ScreenClearing, PinnacleKilling Lightning Spear Tactician. That single target damage that we've been looking to enhance, well, we have the answer. If you've been following along, you'll know that we've already been taking advantage of this unique helmet, the Deepest Tower Spirit Bone Crown, which grants enemies in your presence count as being on low life. Well, we've already taken all of the possible passives and notables that give extra damage for this low life mechanic. Well, it turns out there are 2 more passives and 1 more notable that also take advantage of the low life mechanic. We have another 30%, 30%, and 120% increased damage with hits on enemies that are on low life. That is an additional 180% damage against enemies on low life. In order to achieve this, we had to sacrifice a couple points from somewhere. So for the time being, I've taken back 24% increased damage and blind, 10% increased attack damage, and 10% increased attack damage. So basically, we've taken away 44% increased attack damage in favor of an additional 180% low life damage. The second small sacrifice we had to make was we had to take out one of our available jewel sockets, and in place of that, we've put in a From Nothing Diamond, which grants passives and radius of Unwavering Stance can be allocated. So if we go to the Unwavering Stance keystone, any passive in this radius can be allocated. Well, guess what? We can now obtain all of the low life mechanics from here, including Finality. In the end, we gave up 44% attack damage for an additional 136% low life damage difference. This really gets us close to that single target damage boost we've been looking for. Pinnacle content such as Xesht Tier 4 now go down in under 60 seconds, and considering how long it takes for some other builds to build up charges, cast, do all the other prep work that's needed, this puts us in the range of boss melting now. There are some other good updates to the build. I would call them more optimizations, and these are all posted and updated on Mobalytics and will be in the link in the description below. But going over these very quickly, we've gotten rid of our stand and deliver notable and passives, and in place of those, we've taken the notables and passives up to frenetic, giving us back those frenzy charges. I find that it really helps with the clearing and the bossing, and overall just improved quality of life for the character. As far as the rest of the updates go, we've made some really streamlined optimizations to our skills. For Lightning Spear, everything else has pretty much stayed the same, but instead of Lightning Penetration, we're now using Long Shot. We're not really going to be using our Lightning Spear ability against any bosses anyways, so this really helps make the clears that much better. And for Storm Lance, where we are spamming our ability on the bosses, we've replaced Deliberation with Close Combat. As far as gear goes, the only other change we've made is we've added in a Hand of Wisdom in Action Spiral Wraps. I'm really only using these because Xesht was nice enough to drop a pair after defeating him, and they do give a little extra damage, but any good quality pair of gloves can probably outdo these for the most part. That does it for the updates. One thing I never really touched on was this build's defenses, and at 1500 energy shield, he is starting to feel a little squishy, so this is something I'm going to concentrate on next, really getting those defenses up. I think at least 2000 energy shield, some more life, is where he'll shine a little better. Well, without further ado, I present you in under 60 seconds, Xesht Tier 4 bossing.
Late at night, I toss and I